I'm not saying I'm friends with them.
You want to give me the names? I'll send them to Gaben. Gaben offers a bounty.
I have reported them already. Don't worry, I have reported them.
That's the only reason you want to know who the boosters are?
Yes.
You've been trying to get him.
I already gave you.
Did you get 5K? Did you get 5K recently?
I gave him a contact half of a year ago. I don't know what he wants.
Yeah.
JJ's like, you are screaming.
Your Ember Spirits in the game. It's a Lycan game. Are we going to see an Ember Battle Fury?
Lycan has not been picked in any of the qualifiers.
No.
Not at all.
Like, not in any of the qualifiers of any region.
But it has been banned 34 times.
What?
That's a random
It's just
number.
I can find out for you. Debunk the theory.
You don't have to look, Shiva. I've already done the research. I've got that covered.
I'll say it's like 2 bands.
There we go. Final pick, Giannis. If you get this right, I'll give you 1K.
Lycan has not been banned out at all. Sorry, Owen.
Jug.
I just throw any carry here I can think of.
That was quick reactions. I like it. And that's a Kuman jug, ladies and gentlemen. That's a Kuman jug.
That's a cool man.
That's a Kuman jug.
I thought it was going to be the Slark mid versus the Ember. That's why I said it.
But
I was like, I don't know.
Kuman playing the jug. Do you put the jug in the mid lane or do you put the Lycan in the middle lane?
Maybe put the jug when.
Either or,
I mean,
really.
Maybe we'd rather have the Lycan run mid.
Lycan just sits there farming.
Tied mid? No? But not the thing.
Yeah, I mean, all 3 of those heroes can
I
lane
feel like
versus
Lycan
Ember
probably
mid,
does a little better against what would you rather have against an Ember in a 1v1?
The jug is just a stronger side laner, I feel.
Yeah,
Like,
can
you
get
kill potential.
Yeah.
You want the jug on the side
If
lane.
you like him, bro, you got the regen and such, so you can, you can sort of hold your own a little better than the jug.
Ember will free farm. I don't think I can
free
need
farm
that.
in both situations, isn't he? Jug can't really do much against him.
Yeah, probably not.
If you only send him one of these heroes,
Jug with a rotation can kill him.
Playing Lycan into Shadow Demon Axe doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it'll be limit
I think you want to take the Lycan mid.
Like in here.
Like I like this Lycan mid just because you send him there to farm. Like in a side lane, your support's like, oh, I'm laning with a Lycan. What do you even do when you're laning with a Lycan as a support?
You don't.
I don't know.
You go hit them and you let your Lycan sit under tower and farm, and then you're really sad.
Most carries you lane with as a 5 position have some spell to give kill potential, whether it's Troll, Sven, whatever. They have slow, they do damage. Lycan, no.
I mean, I got to be honest. I think you're right. That because of this Lycan and Jug, that it's likely Magical's going to have a very good.
For Navi, because both times where he's had a hard lane, he's crushed it. And the game where he had a good lane,
he gets sort of complacent and has this sort of easy start. That's when the problems start to roll in for Navi.
Is that the Immortal as well, by the way?
That is the brand new Ultra Rare. You can get it right now in the Immortal 2. You only have to spend about 2,000 levels to have a chance of grabbing it. I spent 1,200 and I still didn't get it.
You didn't get it?
I didn't get it.
I got it and I have 140.
I didn't get it. I opened 74 chests.
I opened
74 chests.
How many chests?
I opened 5 or 6.
All right. Well,
and I got the Lion, by the way, also.
I'll just have to double my rate this year for TI if that's how they're going to treat me. 4 chests, Gaben.
I never got the OD. The OD one I never got.
Stop complaining because I'm going to give you mine.
I can't get it now. It takes a week until you can trade it.
Yeah, well, are you playing Dota this week?
Yes, I am.
You got to work.
So he's got, those are mid items. So that's, they're going to go, they're going to try to threaten kills.
This is a level 20 Juggernaut, though.
Kuman spams Jug.
He spams
Jug. He does.
69% win rate over 542 games.
He should be quite alright on that mid lane versus Ember. It's not the lane that Jug should suffer.
Look at this smoke, though.
This is going to
I like a movement mid early for one of the supports. This can just kill the Ember.
Stick with the team. Stick with the program.
No, we want to get the ward down. Get this ward down now, then it's unlikely Winstrike's going to de-ward that. That's a really good start to the mid lane.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, Soneko coming here to wait for the...
I think we saw it.
Yeah, they know. Oh.
I think they're going to make him think that there's a ward there.
Now, do you check the spot? Do you check to see if there's a ward? Has Kuman? Do you walk over there?
He's not going to check.
I mean, not.
You don't.
I meant it's not.
What are you talking about? The tier 2 spot?
Yeah, I think
he won't de-ward it.
I think he'll try to de-ward that.
Why do you care if there's a ward there? You just know it's there. You don't want to take the risk. You know what I mean? You can just play with it in mind.
No. Okay, but I'm thinking...
You're talking about this one.
No, I'm not thinking about this one.
What?
Nothing.
I think that Winstrike thinks that Navi placed the ward right about where Kuman is.
They won't drop us there.
right
Yeah,
there.
You don't drop it there.
You don't drop us there. If it was there, it's like, okay, well done.
That's like a good ward spot when you're pushing mid tier 1.
Yeah, not in the laning stage. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Usually, if you want to snipe the courier, you just stand there. You don't.
Yeah.
You can get vision
You
of the
don't need
lane.
the
Without
From that ninja
revealing,
spot,
yeah.
you can see the lane without revealing yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Just get the range creep.
He's got it.
That's
Yeah.
Now, I'll be interested to see which he goes for, because, I mean, do you go slide chains or do you still just go max flame guard? You're against the jug. Would you rather sort of have the chains leveled up, do you think, or do you still put the points up in the
I
flame
think you
guard?
still put the points in the flame guard.
Okay.
It can save you. It can still save you versus the spin, and also like do farm jungle with it.
Yeah, that's
It's
very
your
true.
tool of farming.
That's very true.
Let's see. He hasn't decided yet.
Use hold skill point too.
Yeah.
Probably the best thing.
Yeah, I
Kuman
mean,
got
he's not
7
going
of
to
8.
use him.
7 of 8.
7 of 8. Ember's 4 for 4 though. JJ mid lane, we're going to see the MCS.
Look at
Can he
this.
Okay.
5 for 5?
He's lost.
He's blocking him.
Nice. They're both going to be on 7.
He's got this one.
He's got it.
Both 7 out of 8.
Yeah.
I just don't leave lanes. Doesn't matter if we miss kills.
Every CS has been
Okay,
under
it's harder
tower.
now for magical.
See,
It's under the tower.
he doesn't matter that it's under tower.
Every
It's
CS
nice.
has been under tower.
Yeah, but
He's-
those jugs is here.
he's making it look easy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but it didn't get denied. It didn't get denied.
Oh, he's going to...
Yeah.
Play the aggro.
Oh, he missed one.
Yeah, but he
Two
gets
on
the
that way.
range creep. That's what he cares about there.
And now it's under Jug's tower. One tower to the other.
He's gonna have a bit more trouble, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Denied.
denied. Oh, and he missed another one in the mid. Got that one. Yeah, he put 2 points. But
9 with Flame Guard.
I mean, you said the Kuman's a bit of a joke spammer. If you've seen what sort of item build he likes to go, does he
He
go
does
to the
the-
face drum maelstrom?
he does the build. Yeah.
Just face drum maelstrom. Little standard stuff for him. Okay.
He did a couple. I had him a couple pubs. He made the diffusal build too, but that was a while. That's been a while ago.
Is there a reason why Blizzy's playing the lane rather than doing the creep
He's
skill?
dying. That's what he's doing.
That's a south
One
wasted
more
as
hit,
well.
one more hit.
Shadow around here. It's got him. It's got him.
Oh, no way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Tango
he was the
regen up.
Was that the Stout
And
Shield
there's no
block
region.
as well?
Might have been.
It may have just been.
Might not have been a full shadow realm either.
Yeah, but so why is Blizzy in the lane rather than going for the double stack and grabbing creeps? Is this a lane that you can play as an axe?
Like, you're playing versus 2 heroes, but you have the Shadow Demon with you, so that's the reason, I guess.
Well,
With Shadow Demon, you can play the lane.
because I feel like we do definitely see Blizzy have the best sort of games when he
the thing
just...
is, if they're not
gets
dual
that
laning, what is the Shadow Demon's job? Where does he go? Do you try lane the top lane? I guess you could.
You could just sort of sit top and stack poison on the like, couldn't you?
You
Would that
could.
not, sort
But
of
they
force him out of
decided
the lane?
to just dual lane. That's it.
It's mine.
Flame fog, guys.
Every time the light goes red.
Helicopter.
It's every time the thing gets moved.
And CS is really close in the middle lane. Very, very strange as well to see a matchup where, with 3 minutes in, there's only been one deny from each mid laner. One
Calling
deny.
blades, baby.
Yeah. Everything
Calling
else
blades
has
versus
been
melees.
achieved easily. Not a lot
They
of
need to
denies.
make a calling blade that only works on denies.
Do you buy both as mid
Do you
lane?
buy two?
Yeah, the deny one and the last hit one.
The Quelling Blade and the Boiling Clay.
Ooh.
There we go.
That would make things real interesting. It's like, which one do I buy, guys? Do I buy?
And you can have only one.
Yeah.
What about as well, you don't choose which you buy, it's like a loot box.
Just random.
You buy Quelling Blade and it's going to be one of the two.
Game's language.
If you're lucky, you get the Ultra round where you can do both.
Oh.
Both denies and
Well,
last hits.
if you buy the battle pass, you get both.
If you buy,
And question mark denies.
Question mark denies are the best. What level did you get though? You get those at like level 600 or something, is it, in battle in the competitive?
No, lower than that.
Is it lower than that this year?
Magical had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have it. And it's not that high, I think.
It's not that hard. Well, we got to sort that out.
The poison.
If they had the Battle Hunger on,
Lil, he is master of the toxicity. He can withstand the poison.
Please.
Look, he's a changed man. He apologized to his younger self and his younger actions.
His name is Me Alone. You know, is that not?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Little me alone.
Little me alone.
That's exactly what I mean. But bullying.
Stop making fun of him.
Stop being a bully, Owen.
I like his name.
Talked a little bit at Epicenter.
Yeah, how was it doing?
The first thing he comes up to me, actually this is really funny. At the after party, he comes up to me and he shows me the direct invites for the qualifiers, and he started laughing. That was it.
Well, he got a direct invite, didn't he?
Just like how little it was, just all the
sure,
open
it must
spots.
have
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. CIS has more invites.
TIS has
than
more
votes
than most.
we get.
Yeah.
They have 5. They 8 slots.
Yeah, actually, what's he got? Yeah. There's a
No,
lot.
he was just looking, showing all the regions. How like there's so many. Yeah, he was-
starting it. Oh.
Science?
He's out. He's fine. He's not dying today.
Oh my god! I mean, that's a dream right now for Navi. You're gonna have Blizzy now bullying Nangrata even more so.
2K, at least 6 minutes in. Navi's solid here. They're getting the farm, getting those kills. Top lane, now we're looking on the silent crystallized lane. Crystallized 30 for 4.
Yeah,
If you
doing
deny
quite
the
alright.
silent,
Might get a kill here.
Cold feet is he in the proc. It is.
is.
Oh, crystallized gave up on the dream though.
Oh.
He could have had that.
He's getting hit. He's
Yeah,
scared of the
but
wolves.
yeah, you would have killed him.
He would
What level was Lycan? I didn't see what level the
He's
wolves were.
afraid it's nighttime and it's
Okay.
like.
Yeah, I guess he's got a fair reach. He's got turn ferally, and he has got the
His
headdress.
stun was like 10 seconds longer on cooldown. So
Yeah.
Stun.
He got scared.
Yeah.
No vision.
But there it is, 6 minute Vanguard.
Oh
Blizzy,
my.
as I say, this is good to see. As I say, normally Blizzy gets this sort of timing when he's doing the crease skip. This time around, Navi's able to set up a lane where he's been in the lane and he is pressuring Nongrada's farm. At the moment, out of all the cores, Nongrada just a little bit behind because of Blizzy's pressure.
What tournament was it that we saw Blizzy play Axe every game?
PUBG one, wasn't it?
What?
I'm not sure I get the joke here.
It's not really a joke.
I didn't get it either.
It was a minor.
It was extremely minor.
It was the first minor
The
of the
first
season.
minor of the
First
season.
one of the season where Navi came second to Tigers.
Indeed. And that was also what Blizzy took every interview.
He's a really nice guy.
He is actually
he's
such a
really
nice
nice
guy.
He's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He came on the couch as well.
Oh, the guy's getting with the He dodges everything. The stun. It wasn't there in time. And they didn't have the
really
chains
nice
either.
fog spot he was in.
Yeah.
My favorite part about Blizzy's interview was when Kyle was like, "Hey, do you remember when we played that PUBG?" And he's like, "I don't know you."
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
He was just like, I don't think we played. I don't think we never played. Or he said something that was
said
like,
like,
that Kyle
"Oh."
was just like, he's like, "Do you remember me from Han or something?" And Blizzy was like, "Dude, I don't know who you are." Or something like, I was just like,
poor old
"Wait,
Kyle.
what?"
It's like it's a watch people die inside moment.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, Kyle has the same sort of conversation when he meets Toby every land. It's like, hey, and Toby's like, who are you? Poor Kyle.
Nice healing word sniped by those Willow illusions.
Oh,
Poor Kyle.
poor Kyle. We love him. He's still with us. He's over on what the NA.
Yeah,
hub.
if
He's
you
doing
wanna-
North America tonight.
No, he's
China,
not.
China.
In
He's
China.
doing
China.
In China.
But it is also tonight. He's doing China in probably what, like 12 hours?
And
from now?
China's looking pretty good. So if you want to go check out China,
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
then just fast forward yourselves about 12 hours in the timeline and you'll be there.
And always be sure to find that video from the hub of last year of Kyle.
What did you... Oh, yes. What do you have to search for
you
that?
have to search Swindle,
Swindle...
Swindle
We'll find out for
High.
you.
Swindle high.
Did you see
seriously,
that video? Is
I googled this a
It's
lot.
hilarious.
We have to put it on.
Show it to a lot of people.
Look at this turnaround down bottom, non-grata.
we have to put that one on in between.
Got the guns, they got the dual breath, but Lizzie tanky there. Has the Vanguard. Kuman's coming in with a wraparound from mid lane.
They're bringing everything
They're
here.
ravaging. It's just the tip. It's enough. Omni Slash is on top of Lizzie. He's got the berserker's call.
Hey,
Yeah, round Blade Fury. They finally bring down the
It
raid
is-
boss.
No loot.
Baked Kyle dot X. As in EXE.
Yeah, that one.
Baked Kyle dot EXE.
BakedKyle.exe.
That video is gold.
That's the
Video
video
is-
we're gonna watch after this game. Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
And
for
don't
more.
Google, what was it? Kangaroo pouch.
Don't Google kangaroo pouch.
Yes. Unless
no
you
matter
are...
what Lacoste tells you,
No matter what
don't
Lacoste
Google
says.
This is on the words of Lacoste, yes. Who is actually an expert in Croatian biology.
Did he go Dominator?
Yeah.
But doesn't Sven go Midas?
Easy 200s
Yeah,
for
but
silent.
I mean, do you really save the Midas use to get the Dominator creep?
Not always.
No, but sure,
Sometimes,
but you may have it sometimes. Yeah.
So super like.
Well, see, bounty
convenient.
rings, what we're going to get 2 for 2. By the looks of it.
I guess you would have to go Dominator. Like what else are you supposed
Like
to
the
do?
item that lets you make plays.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is, it's
ultimate,
ridiculously good with the shapeshift movement speed,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely.
Yeah. You buy every time. I mean, especially if you're going to play at the pace that you'd imagine Winstrike's lineup wants to do. But the problem is 10 minutes in, they're 2k behind. Navi's ahead.
If you need to like get the ball rolling pretty soon.
Especially when you're running like this mid-jug. You want to start pushing with the healing
Yeah,
ward.
they will just group up very soon. That's their plan.
Well, yeah, he's actually just going to do the Yasha diffuse. He's not going the farming build. He's going we're fighting and the game build. Like, as soon as books start coming out, we have
Most
that.
likely the next strategy that they've got, they'll just circle around that tide, or he's going to circle around them while they're pushing, and Navi is going to have to decide to fight or not to fight with the threat of Ravage being there.
Yeah.
While there's Healing Ward, there's the Helm of Dominator on Lycan, probably some
But see
utility
this move
as well
here,
from
they're not going to expect this. See, 2 supports, they've hit 6. Whoever they find, Kuman's obviously a little bit of a different case because he has the Blade Fury.
Oh, there's the
I mean,
Aerial.
maybe if they get the Blade Fury out from him early. Okay, Blade Fury and TP will save him. There's no counterplay to that one. He'll get out of that.
They forced them out, and they have catapults still in the midwave, so they are getting tower damage out of this, right?
And again, this is more time where you're stopping Winstrike from being able to group together because Cores are having to go back to base. They're having to heal up in the fountain.
Well, Lycan is coming though.
He's got the Troll Summoner.
That's the game.
The Ice Path as well, pretty beautiful onto Snake or Magical. They'll get the support kill. Magical's able to back off. Silence looking for the squish. He's trying for Zayats. Doesn't want to dive up to the high ground. There's no vision there for Radiant, and Shrine is up.
Does stop the push though, however, so
This is
good
support.
ulti usage.
Normally for that first Lycanol, I feel like you want to get that kill into a tower.
Yeah.
That would be definitely better, but they have already been forced to play on their side of the map, which isn't really that great for them. Making most out of what they've got.
And untested.
Yeah, this is another game where Crystallizes. It's going to pop off.
And
would you look at this?
Wow.
They've got a Shadow Demon in the bottom lane. That's probably another reason why he was dual laning, right? You just walk over, you get these stacks going for your Sven a lot of time.
This
Easily with
is
the Shadow
a
Poison.
lot of money. And
You can triple stack super easily, actually, Shadow Demon.
This is just farm that the Jug with his, but he cannot compete with, and neither can Silence Lycan. He's already sort of slipping behind. This is a hero built to chase kills. He's got to be diving behind towers, getting action with the shapeshift, taking towers. It's 12 minutes in, they're all tier 1 still stand for Navi. They've only lost 2 people. It's only 2 for 2. They've got to get more action going with Lycan. Otherwise, Navi's just going to be able to out farm them and out carry them.
They'll just be able to out attack them. They'll just be able to out attack them. Crystallize will just turn and hit this Lycan.
Once you've got a couple of items on this Sven, Lycan's going to run in. He has to avoid the Sven. He's got to ignore the Sven, and even if he does so, Warcry's going to be there. Supports are going to stay alive. Disruption's going to come out. Blizzy's going to be looking for blink calls. There's a lot of counter plays that Navi can do that make it really hard for them to go. They've got a 5-man.
They have to force it.
But 5 minutes feels bad because, like, you see what happens. They just don't even bother defending a tower because Sven is free farming Ancient while also your rest of your team push a tier 1 bottom.
But this is what they've drafted. This is what they've drafted.
Like, what's the fear of when you have this Lycan? You have to just group and go.
I think you have 5 men, but also like invade jungle and make more aggressive plays that aren't just built around trying to take a tower.
This is the best that they've got, I believe, right now. Just force them and hope for the best while Sven is farming. Force them to make mistakes.
Navi's forcing too.
That's the problem. Navi has had such a good start that it's difficult to execute this lineup of Winstrike right now.
But I think trying to brute force the lane is just never going to work.
Like, brute forcing is all they've got, to be honest. And that's the difficulty that they have to overcome somehow.
Because now Blizzy's got, 400 gold away from the Blink Dagger. Any time that they go for anything with a shapeshift, Blizzy's just going to be TPing in, Blink Call, and suddenly
it's not like
you cannot get on top of the supports as the Lycan. You're going to get caught with the Necro books with your Wolf Army, and suddenly, a quick turn and an Ice Blast along top of the call, you just get blown up.
It's not like they have catch.
It's really hard for Winstrike.
They don't have catch either, so the best that they can do is brute force it for now.
I know Willow was like their opening pick, but to me, I look at the 4 heroes of Winstrike, and then I see Willow, and Willow feels like completely in the wrong game. Right? Like, imagine this is like a Channer and something that assists with the push. Like, I feel like the Willow just actually doesn't. For me, it feels really awkward.
Most of these Willows have had a much kind of stronger lane partner. Like, Tide is not really who you want to be laning with as a Willow.
It just feels a little bit counter. Like, you're you have all these strengths of your lineup. And I mean, the thing is that they first picked the Willow, so they didn't. Maybe this isn't where they anticipated their draft going.
See if they can find anything with
There's
the
the
smoke.
catch, the troll.
TV's already coming in as soon as that snares out. Navi knows that as long as they have even numbers, they can hold the fight.
You're gonna blink in for it.
He's going to go for it, gets the calls, able to grab the bounty. Ice Blast. It's going to be off the mark, but they can still try and chase down Silent. Silent pops the shapeshift. They'll leave that be Navi. Start to back off with the war cry. Ice Blast does clip onto Blizzy. Silent's trying to look for the wraparound, trying to get in on the fight. He's going to go for Seneca, but the war cry's already out. So Seneca, he's 10, 11, Silent. Soul Clutch is out onto him from Silent. He's already down low. Omnislash bounces are not good. They're only onto the creep wave.
Seneca goes down.
With the Ravage. They found the AA. They do manage to get the 2 supports. The rest of Navi are all getting out of there. Winstrike will be able to push on for the tier 1. They need to find something out of this as they do commit the big ults. The Omni Slash, the Shapeshift, the Ravager down. So try and find a tier 1. Blizzy's still setting up on the side. Navi will have supports back up in 10 seconds if they want to try and hold.
Okay. That is
Lizzy's just waiting in case they go for the tier 2, I believe. And then A has respawned. He sends the ulti. They try to fight. Maybe they can
If they
Maybe
get cool on an Ice Blast here, Blizzy's off the mark though. Kuman's able to get away. We'll be able to retreat with the Blade Fury.
Kuman basically understands that
He did
Ancient has respawned.
Yep.
The moment you see that Ancient respawn, you move back, and that's it. That's why he went back like that. It's not like he saw the axe blinking in.
They're getting a little bit of something, Winstrike.
Yeah,
Get
they
the
got
tier
some there.
1.
No, they were the second they saw the axe blink, they knew they couldn't contest that bounty rune. Like the axe blinks into blind hole and catches no one because Winstrike were ready for him to make that play.
And the A ulti was wasted.
Yeah, no, that was the bounty rune, and then turn and take the fight once they've used those spells.
Smoke. They know that all the ults are down ready for Winstrike. It's very hard for Winstrike to fight without them.
Lil did pretty good in that last fight too. Magical was jumping on him, and he forced Magical out of the fight, and then he got a pretty clutch fear for his team to wrap around on too. So I was just saying how Willow didn't really feel like it had a good spot, but it actually fits well with the team fight with Jakiro and Tide. You can line up the fear into the ice path very easily.
This is
Most of the time, you don't want to have 5 heroes that fit the same
Yeah,
role,
it's true.
right? If you have 5 pushers, then you're most likely missing something else. You're lacking in some other department.
The bad news was
It looks good, it looks good, but when you try to execute, you start realizing your flaws. The lineup.
Sven was free farming the whole time though, and he
It crystallizes love in life.
this Lycan, I just feel like it's gonna have such a hard time.
It's going to fall off so hard.
Core versus core matchup is they don't have a matchup versus the Sven. It takes out the Sven that well. Like their cores just don't.
Neither do their supports.
Yeah.
For a while, we'll sing a lot of Wyvern, Shadow Demons, the heroes that kite Sven, but
Even the Benos and stuff like that. Like
Oh,
damn it.
that's it.
quite a bit of
Face
damage.
from Maelstrom, you know. Magical's ready to party.
Did you get like a proc on the first hit and on the third hit or something?
Again. Oh, I mean, the Winstrike, they feel like they gotta make moves, and they're doing it.
They got all the ults, so now they can start again to take the objectives. They are losing the trade though. Navi down bottom is pushing on to tier 2 with the creeps at least. Illusions as well out. There's DD Rune down bottom. Crystallize very close by. Doesn't see it at the moment. Winstrike
never
are able to get the
noticed.
objective.
The wolves have hearts on their backs.
Do they?
Yeah, when they're attacking, they're having hearts on their. You look on their backs. That's adorable. Look at them go.
Oh, look.
No,
Is that a special set?
I don't know.
I think that's the normal one.
I thought you were talking about the brambles being hearts first. I was like, wait,
Look at
what?
the back.
Yeah,
I mean, they're invisible at the moment, so
They're definitely hearts. I saw it.
They're
Oh, now they're dead.
Oh,
yeah, but they're dead together.
I guess that's better.
Romeo and Juliet, doggy style. But not like that. Not like that. No, chat. He said it.
He said it.
He said it.
He said it.
And how dare you, spoil Romeo and Juliet as well?
Well, I didn't see that scene. That was probably in the sequel. Was there a sequel of Romeo? No, of course they
That's a
couldn't be.
different website. I
That's a
was
different website.
different actors.
They look pretty convincing though.
We're 12, by the way.
I hope not. You shouldn't be looking at that when you're 12. What are you on about? Of course we're not 12. What are you on about, she?
This is what happens when a game is 4-2, guys.
4-2.
4-2.
And 19 minutes in.
That's impressive,
It's
really.
pretty crazy. And that was not good news for Winstrike. You know, they wanted to get some kills. You got to like them.
And they've tried.
They have gotten... I'm impressed with the way that they've taken all these towers down, though.
Sure. But they have to use everything to get the towers, you know what I mean? They have to have Ravage, Shapeshift, the whole shebang.
100%, yeah. You need Ravage and Shapeshift in order to even look to threaten. So BKB Sven, there's the point where pop BKB, pop God Strength, kill the books.
They have to find
Kill
a
the
way to
summons.
kite him, but it's so difficult against the BKB. Like, how do they kite the BKB Sven? That's the real question.
I don't think they
Once he
do,
gets that blink as well,
You get him...
Winstrike is just so done.
And look at
You
that.
fear him when he God Strengths before the BKB.
How many games?
Somehow,
How many games have you seen 20 minutes in where you mid and you carry is 0-0-0-0-0-0? Because Crystallize and Magical, they've not had to do anything so far this game. Look at that.
That's my best spot.
And then look at it. Blizzy's like, I got you guys. You guys can stay 0-0-0.
Well, now he's got an assist, Crystallize. He's ruined the zeros.
Well, that's fair.
It's just feeling a bit rough, you know.
They have 3 kills and 3 kills are on Blizzy, right? Navi, that
Lizzie Axe.
Yeah.
They're picking it first every time. I think it's enough reason to see in game 3 a first phase ban on the Axe if you
have
win
to
the strike.
I mean, you got to do something if you're Winstrike now. Like this, I don't know. This draft for me just felt forced. It felt like they forced the Lycan, and it felt like even the Jug, the last pick is just like, let's Jug. It just doesn't feel like
that's the thing. It's a last pick joke, but it's also a last pick joke with the intention of putting him mid. And I think if you do that, you are going to have this problem, as you said. Magical's going to have a free game. He's not had any sort of interference at all for the whole match. He's 180 CS. He's got all the items. He's nearly got a Shiva's Guard. Well, once he has the Shiva's Guard, nothing's going to happen.
it's every single core of theirs. But we have Silent with the wolf form
Let's see what he
running
can
from
do.
the side. Can he catch anyone?
He's trying his best to chase. He's going to get stunned.
Sven's going to kill the boss.
The call up.
He's gonna kill the boss.
Oh, no. 4 and 4 on the kill. The dog gets put down. And Longrada gone as well. Navi having a walk in the park with this game.
Walk in the park with the dogs.
Yeah.
We're seeing, Sven was getting a low win rate, but
I mean,
Still
versus
a Sven.
Lycan. Yeah, versus
Versus
Lycan.
Lycan.
Like it, there's a
Sven
reason
was-
he's not
yeah.
picked, right?
You can't run like
A reason why he has a low pick rate is because he's picked versus these heroes that counter him so well. But Lycan is a hero that he counters, so
he just eats him. Yeah, I don't like any hero that can't pressure Ember in the mid lane. It always just doesn't feel great to me. Like you can't bully him out a little bit, force him to jungle. He just has a free game. Definitely troublesome.
it's tough. I think, Winstrike, they obviously know that they tried something very different. Jog mid, picking Lycan. These aren't things that you'd see
not in this
anywhere
meta,
else,
at
really.
least.
Yeah, even if it's Silent, who, like we said, he probably has one of the higher.
Sure, like
Lycan
back in the
games,
day,
but-
Silent, Jara and Lycan. These are
Jara
some of the
and
old
Lycan,
school heroes that Silent loves. And he is good on, but it's not anything on the player, really. It's just the nature of the hero. It's a different hero now. It's had a lot of nerfs.
You kind of have to expect a Sven pick there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And you would have imagined that they knew this Sven was coming. I can only imagine that they felt that maybe if they get like the Tide lane against it, they're enough to slow down Crystallize's farm, but that wasn't the case. You know, Tide ends up bottom, ends up getting pressured by the Axe, and sort of the fact that you get these mismatched side lanes, it means you're never able to sort of make a game happen where this Lyca can just sort of flow with the lead. They never had the lead Winstrike. They're playing constantly from behind. Now 23 minutes, 12k lead for Navi, and there we have Shiva's Guard done on Magical. It's such a hard Lycan game.
Yeah. I mean, they had to like force every building before the early game, but the early game just went so poorly from. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so hard for them to do much because if they want to do anything, you mentioned it before, they have 2 minute cooldowns whenever they want to try anything, and now
It's long, it's slow.
those cooldowns,
slow cooldown.
they can't even win the fights with those cooldowns anymore. Before maybe, but now.
And if they're only having opportunities every 2 minutes to make plays, you sort of mess up one of those plays around the ults. It's so slow. But for a lineup that needs to play faster because you have the Lycan, you need to be taking map control, and Now Navi with the smoke around the back lines, they could get a big jump. Silence there on the front. There's the blink in. Jump forward with the remnants. They'll be able to catch him with the chains. Into the call. Ice blast in. Silent is dead again. They can just go straight in for more. Shiva's guards out. They will turn with the gush onto Magical, but he should have no reason to be too scared. Maybe with the full Omni Slash actually. Oh, they got it. The full Omni Slash was enough indeed. The rest of Navi now coming in, jumping forward. BKB popped on Crystallize. They'll turn with the stun towards the Jakiro. Jakiro's dead. The call cancelling the TP attempt from Kuman through that Blade Fury. As Navi, they may have lost Magical, but they'll still easily win the team fight.
Yeah, you can kill Magical, but then you have to deal with this red Sven that just cleaves right through your ranks.
God, and imagine if there was a Shadow Demon there earlier. If he just gets a disruption off on that jug during it.
Yeah, so difficult for them. They barely got him with the Ravage and the Terrorized follow-up.
They used absolutely everything on him there, and he almost tanked through it.
Yep.
He got though. That was one thing. The defusal did him completely also anyway, so even if he was out of it, he wouldn't have been able to jump.
Maybe if Shadow Demon was there.
I think maybe, yeah. But they have to throw absolutely everything. And that's just feeling.
It just feels like
hard to outdraft.
Completely in Navi's control. I don't even see what they have to do to lose this game. It's very difficult.
It's going to take some next level for this one to slip out of Navi's hands. This
15k ahead.
Yeah.
The scaling just isn't there. Like you like about this comeback carry. Like
no.
Split push carry? Last hope?
yeah,
But they have the
one option.
They have the response for it though, right? They have Ember.
They have Ember.
The best for dealing versus and even Axe too.
As well. Lots of ways to clear out waves on the side.
Tons of different ways.
There's just not going to be those sort of options for Winstrike to work with. They've missed their timing.
Yeah, they missed their timing, and they can't lose the early game like that with this type of lineup. The game's just with these core matchups. But they'll try.
I'll try. Just though the Ember with a poor sun. Well, level 13 on the Lycan. Then you look over to Crystallize. Or level 20. Level 20 Sven.
Oh,
20.
look at this.
That should be Aegis Cheese as well for them.
Lotus Sword picked up now for Blizzy. I think he goes the SS item every game on Axe. It's just always going to be good to have a dispel, and it's amazing. He's versus Jug again, so that'll reflect on Omni Slash and so many good dispels.
Yeah, you just Ember. Jump in and what are you going to do? You can't commit on the Ember Spirit.
They're scanning this, but they will try. Maybe this.
If they get a
Let's go. Yeah, but there's no
How long
Ravage.
till Ravage, JJ? Roshan's down and Blizzy.
Yeah.
He's already in, gets the taunt onto the Jakiro. They're trying to go towards Blizzy, but now Navi. They're ready to start looking for kills. Baker being used early. There's the Ravage.
Oh, wow.
Down as well. Can they get Magical? Magical's low. They'll take him down at once. Omni Slash is out as well from Kuman. Not enough to quite get the other kill. As they'll turn stun onto Silent. Silent, he's rooted in place to burst from the remnants. Enough to take him out. They do lose Blizzy. Kuman's going for the TP out. Will manage to make it away. As they'll chase for more. Winstrike able to at least get a couple of kills, but still, they do not manage to stop Navi from getting Roche, getting the Aegis. They do get the Aegis out of the hands
They
of
get 3
Magical.
kills.
Yeah, they did well. They killed the Ember, they killed the A and the Axe. But still, though, as Lycan was started being focused, he just died.
Yeah.
He's doing.
And Sven didn't even have a God Strength on when he killed him.
I'm seeing Silent actually doing these like nice micro plays. He's trying to, but he's so behind this game. He's separating his wolf and one book, so it's not all getting stunned at the same time. And he's running his hero with one of the other books. But I mean, when you're this far behind, it's like impossible.
Oh,
Sven just gets scored.
the annoying play if you're the Lycan. He was just a little off.
Got him.
But otherwise, we were like,
Got him, yeah.
100 HP.
it's like the ultra form of bullying.
100 HP.
Oh, sorry,
How much is it going to be?
160.
There you go. Yeah, about 150.
And he's full.
Pretty fast.
It was a rough few seconds for him, though, you know.
Oh, it might be a rough few seconds to
Blizzy.
come.
Blizzy's on the hunt.
Things are out.
They don't have the ulti now, though, for one more second. Now they have it.
Now they do.
Not really the longest cooldown on that one.
What kind of jumperoo can they get?
Too bad you can't refresh your on AA anymore. The double ulti on the same exact spot. That was always fun.
Always felt so used.
Oh, absolutely. It was terrible. But it's still fun.
The most useless refresher, but I bought it a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. In Dota 1, it was like the only item build.
They're trying for a bit of the wrap, a bit of the split.
Trying their best to keep the lanes pushed out.
Try and make it a little harder for Navi to push into the base.
No, he's still giving them a lot of respect.
They are, despite the large lead that Navi have.
Yeah.
They're yet to push up to high ground.
They're just keeping the control of that high. I mean, they're controlling this high ground so much in the last few games I've seen them play. Just that radiant high ground there has just becomes so important. Suffocate them inside their base. Oh,
He's in.
the Wolfie.
That's a good kill.
And that's a dieback as well. Did buy back for that last
70
fight round,
seconds.
Rosham. No Jakiro.
Now they
For the
push the high ground.
defense.
Like, you do have Ravage, but you don't have Jakiro. That Jakiro actually brings them a lot of control with the Ice Path.
yeah.
Come back. Winstrike's getting the bounty runes though.
Hey,
Full bounty runes by Winstrike.
come back.
I don't know if they're getting
Silent wants to split push this, but
He's
he might
gonna
just
scout
die
him.
if he has no BKB.
Did I clip him or not?
Meanwhile, the racks crystallized. He's got him.
Beating on it.
Racks are down. Winstrike
back off.
unable to do anything to punish Navi for just walking in and taking the melee racks.
Keep throwing the Lotus Orb on the Sven. Has nothing to worry about, even if he gets Omni Slash.
Yeah.
Now I jam on the
Nothing
axe
can
in a bit. Get some more map control. Move Winstrike's vision.
Well taken fight around a ward is kind of the one way Winstrike can maybe look at in this game.
Or a wolf. Yeah, like a wolf or a ward. So
Yep.
yeah, it's pretty useful. They're definitely feeling. I mean, they're giving respect, but they're definitely feeling incredibly confident in this
Oh,
one.
yeah, they-
Just look at the way
they-
they're stanced.
They know how
I
far
mean, they're
ahead they are right
standing
now.
there making sure they're not getting smoked on
Yeah.
even now. And they did have that one small mistake against Vega where they went from up the low ground to high ground. That
Yep.
when they didn't have vision. So I think Navi learned from that, even though they won that game. One of those moments you don't want to see
I mean,
repeated.
it's the grand finals of the TI qualifier.
Yeah.
You aren't making.
He done.
Connection lost.
Back to spam, wasting a bit of time with the gold strength, but now. Man, able to get the Omni Slash out, but it's only on the illusions. Another crit comes out. GG well played is
and
called.
disconnected.
And Navi take game 2, 2-0 up now in this best of 5 against Winstrike. And game 2 wasn't close, but I guess the